Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Letlogonolo. Thank you for coming back. And if you have not subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe. Wow guys, I have not seen you in a long time, hey, because the past few uploads had been about fashion inspiration slides that I have done just to to give an inspiration to those who are like me who might be needing it. So today I thought, no, I need to come and talk to my people. And today I want us to talk about black tax. I know there are those who get offended as soon as the term black tax get mentioned, but I don't know why, but it is what it is. I really don't understand why they are offended, but for the sake of the video, my apologies in advance because that's the term that I'm going to be using. So for those who don't know what black tax is, in South Africa we pay two kind of tax. There's a tax that we pay to the government, the SARS, and there is black tax. What is black tax? If you can ask Uncle Google, of course people tried to define black tax, but basically black tax is just a family responsibility whereby um one individual, most of the times it's one individual having to share their whole salary with the whole family, sometimes even with the extended members of the family, until it is finished and you have nothing else left to can save. But yeah, black tax, it's a real thing and it is hard. It is one of the hardest responsibility. But please note that not everyone feel burdened by the black tax thing, and not everyone pays the black tax. Basically depends where you're coming from, or how much you are earning. And in most cases you find that many people, they earn a little, and the responsibility, the number of people that they need to take care of, it's just a huge number. In my case, I'm also a black taxpayer. In my case, I come from a family whereby we lost our mom when we were young, and going to school, I always knew that I'm going to go to school and come back and help my siblings. Of course we do it out of a good heart and everything, but at times it becomes to be a very hard thing for many, and you find that many people are left being stressed because of the burden or the pressure of taking care of the family. And especially it is more difficult if your salary is little. For instance, if you're doing an internship, or you're just a junior at work, find that you're earning less than 6,000 or less than 10,000, and you have to do everything for everyone in the family. It can really get to you, it can really weigh you down, because as a black taxpayer, usually it is your family's needs first before your needs. Your money, it's for taking care of the family. You never get to enjoy the money that you work hard for. And don't get me wrong, we know that poverty in our country is bad, and we know we need to help. But black tax becomes a problem, one, when you have to take care of your siblings who are old enough to can go get jobs, but they don't go to get jobs, or they are choosy. They will be telling you maybe they went to school as well, but they're not finding jobs. But they will be telling you that they can't work as cleaners, they can't do odd jobs, but yet they have zero rand coming in their banks at the end of the month, and you still have to take care of them. Like, that can be stressful, to take care of people who don't want to work. I mean, like, there's a difference between I'm not finding a job and I just don't want to work. Some people can be lazy, and on top of that, those people have kids, the kids that you need to take care of. Like, it can really get to you, I'm telling you, because with black tax you do everything, from buying groceries, from fixing things at home, to paying DSTVs, to sometimes helping those who are still going to school. And it can just be too much. Honestly, sometimes it can be too much. Or whenever you're helping people, you understand that they're unemployed, but find that those people, you still go to work. If you're a woman or a guy, sometimes you go to work and still come back, to clean at home or cook. You'll be surprised that there's so many people who are so, the black tax supposed to be helping out the family, but some people take it as an, they start being entitled, they start having expectations, and when you don't meet those expectations, there'll be things that are being said, and it can really get into a person. And It's a hard thing. Many black taxpayers are labeled, they're being called by names at home, which is hard because most of the time as a black tax, they want you to keep on popping and taking care of everyone and not saying anything. For instance, if now they are wasting food, you're not supposed to say anything. Once you start opening up your mouth, it's like, oh, now we need to eat, as per, how you want. But you're just saying, guys, this is how much I'm going to be spending on grocery, so let's make sure that this food takes us through the month. If there are leftovers, let's put in the fridge and preheat the following day, so that the food sustain us or take us through the month. But most black tax payers at home, they're labeled, you know there were a few memes that were made on in the name of black taxpayers, and people forget that, as a taxpayer, black taxpayer, you are not forced. Honestly, you are not forced. You're just doing it because you know your family is struggling. You want to help out, and you should help out, of course. You can't be enjoying your luxurious life or your money while your family is starving. Like, you can't. You won't get any joy. Like, unless if there's something wrong with you, I don't think you'll be enjoying your life while your family at home, they're starving. But when people start feeling entitled, when they start having higher expectation, it can really get to you. So as a black taxpayer, to survive, here's what you need to do. If you've got your budget and everything, please stick by it and sit your family down. Tell them that, guys, look, this is what I can be able to do, this is what I can't. And they shouldn't force you. No one should. You need to stand your ground, because if you don't, because people will guilt trip you, people will use people will play mind games with you. At the end of the day, you're gonna find yourself miserable. Whenever month end is approaching, you just get like, oh my god, oh my word. It can really get to you like that. And you might find yourself having to do debts and everything. If your siblings or whoever you're taking care of can go out there and get a job, make sure that you talk to them, guys, you need to go get a job. I'm burdened here, you need to help, you need to meet me halfway. And if it's just the case of they don't find a job, it's understandable. But if they're just not doing anything, yet they want you to do everything, you need to stop. You can stop. Honestly, you can stop, because how do you keep on taking care of people who don't want to be helped? If they want, they can say, set me up a spaza shop, help me buy what so that I can sell. It's a good investment, because once they succeed, you'll be helped. But if it's just the case of people don't wanna, they're just enjoying being taken care of by you, eating, and their kids being taken care of, Manako Haye, you can stop. Honestly, I'm not being somehow, but that's my opinion. That's how I feel. If people are taxpayers, they need to go easy on themselves, because the pressure of being unable to support your family, who in turn, in return gives you so much pressure, be calling you names, or don't want to stand up and go get a job, or just don't want to do anything with their lives. They're just comfortable with you doing everything for them. Like, no, that's a lot. Honestly, that's a lot. And it can get to a person, you can end up being so frustrated, you can end up being so stressed, you can end up even falling into depression, because taking care of people is hard. And as for our parents, there are some parents who feel like taking care of us by taking us to school, it was an investment. Like, really, I understand that we can be hope of the family, going to school to come and help our family, but they shouldn't treat us like investment. I need this and you need to get it to for me, and if you can't, you are ungrateful, because now you are working, you don't want to do this and this. They should just understand your situation, provide what you can, and what you can't, they need to understand that you can't. And please don't, I repeat, don't get into debts just because you are failing to afford certain things for the family. They need to understand your place. You need your peace, honestly, because like, I always use a phrase that, what would you do if I wake up dead? Like, honestly, people need to think of that before they pressure anyone. And if you are a black tax recipient, come on, I think if you're not finding a job, I hope God blesses you with a job. But if you're one of those who are selfish and inconsiderate, always demanding and expect that person, because they're the first to graduate or to get a job, they need to take care of you, I wanna go higher. Like, come on, be considerate. That person also needs to live. You can also, like, go out, get a job, even if it's not a job that you want, but that 2 point something or 3 point something, it's better than the 0 rand, and it could really help a lot, because there's so many people who are so frustrated because of the black tax. It can be heavy, and I know people don't like the word black tax, and they'll be saying, was it a black tax when your parents helped you go to school? No, it was not a black tax. It was their responsibility. I mean, like, as soon as you give birth to your child, that's your responsibility. You have to take care of that child, make sure that they get good accommodation, they get roof over their head, they get education and everything. And if things turn out for them, good. And if they give, they will give you, as kids, we want to take care of our families. We will always give gladly. So, but once it start to be an expectation and feel like, a pressure and a burden, we are no longer doing it, joyous, with, a joyful heart and everything. So to all the black taxpayers, Banabako Haye, I really, wish you all best of luck, and I hope God, could just, make your things just to go smooth and everything. But don't forget, don't ever pressure yourself. Do what you can, and what you can't, just make peace with the fact that you can't. And I hope your siblings or whoever you are taking care of do appreciate your efforts, and they also see the need that they need to go and find any job that's there, that they can take to help you, and offload the burden a bit, so that you can also enjoy your money. You can also enjoy to have peace of mind and not worrying about there's no sugar, there's no cooking oil, there's no bread, and that moment you are broke, like broke, but you need to you need to supply those things at the end of the day. So I love you guys. See you in my next upload. Bye bye.